I'm Tree Borden, and I'm a psychotherapist, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and Cape Cod. I practice in both places, and I know Rhonda and Barry from initially coming with a member of my family for treatment and for alcohol treatment. And what I will tell you is that the minute that I walked in the room, and it could almost bring tears to my eyes as I recall it, I was profoundly moved and changed, is the best way I can put it. And when I saw firsthand the experience that my family member received, the healing that she received, I was blown away. And after years of doing this work as a therapist, it was quite astounding and moving to me. I see Rhonda really much more than a healer of energy healer, if you will, or a treater or a pioneer in the field. She's really very much like a conduit to almost the neurobiology of ourselves, and her abilities really kind of correct the frequencies that we all possess within ourselves, and really bring us back. It's almost like a resetting of our frequencies, and brings us back to who we were before any addiction or any trauma occurred. It's kind of like being brought back to the true self or the real self, and that really just opens a space for people, I think, that I don't think that really any other type of treatment. And as I say, I have seen people go in and out of treatment programs, you know, into detox programs, and then further programs from there. Not that I'm not saying that those forms of treatments aren't useful, but this is clearly something different, and clearly something that is profound. As a psychotherapist, I can 100% attest to Rhonda's technique being effective. And as I said, it's much more than effective. It is really a reset of a person's whole system back to its original self before any addiction or trauma or issues have occurred. And in my practice, as I said, I've sent about 75% of my practice to Rhonda Lenair, and each and every one of them has had their addiction, affliction ceased. And each and every one of them have come back completely changed, as if they're a new person. I mean, that's really how I would describe it. They felt as if the old self was gone, completely gone, almost like you would take a mask off. You know, you had a costume on, and you took your costume off, and another person emerged. So the person that really is underneath all of that addiction and that, you know, conflict, and out to a person who is at peace, healthy, feeling love for themselves, and then therefore feeling love for other people, feeling confident, successful, balanced, healthy. I mean, you know, and thriving. I believe we all come into this world with purposes for how we're supposed to live or what we're supposed to be doing in this life. And we can get sidetracked. And many of us, you know, I'm no different than anybody else, even being a therapist. We can get sidetracked, and we can get caught up in the worldly pressures and stresses and systems of the world, the institutions, and forget our path or get swayed from it. You know, not only is the affliction of addiction healed, but it resets us to the path that we came here for. What was our soul's purpose? What is the purpose of being here? And that's what I've seen people come back. They come back to their soul purpose. Rhonda Lenair is a prophet who is a healer. She is the highest part of ourselves. You know, when you think about the best you could possibly be. If you want to say the God self or the higher power, she is that higher power. She is that highest part of ourselves. Everyone benefits from meeting Rhonda, absolutely everyone. Whether they actually know how they benefit or not, everyone benefits. That's my experience. And that's what I've seen. It's not just my personal experience, it's what I've seen from every person that I know that has met her.